Welcome back to CryptosRUs. I am George. We're all George. Wow, today is shaping up to be a fantastic day. I labeled the stream why I'm so bullish on Ethereum, but right now Bitcoin is starting to pump up too. And not only that, altcoins are exploding. Today is a fantastic day. So let's take a look at why I'm so bullish on Ethereum, why it's pumping up, why Bitcoin is going up, and why everything else is also going up. So thanks for tuning in. As always, smash up the like, subscribe to the channel. If you are new, 2 streams almost every day, 11:30 and 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure you hit that notification bell to get notified. And follow me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, OnlyFans soon. And also check out all the latest news, article, and guides on CryptosRUs.com. All right, guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Today is a good day. Very good day. This is why I tell you guys, okay, ignore short-term volatility. Ignore these dips. You take them as buying opportunities, right? You can clearly see Bitcoin, even yesterday when I was streaming, it was just like heading down. But if you zoom out, you're like, so what? It's just going sideways, and now we're breaking up pretty good for no apparent reason. And that's how Bitcoin rolls, because it just does what it wants to do, right? But like I've been telling you guys, while Bitcoin is doing its thing, everything else, okay, is going up. Look at Ethereum now. It just pumped up 10% today. Keep in mind, Ethereum is a very, very, very large big cap. It takes enormous amount of money to pump Ethereum like this. So we're talking about billions upon billions upon billions of dollars that pumped Ethereum today, okay? That is amazing. Almost 3,800, of course, not back to its high yet, which means you still have opportunity to get Ethereum or Ether low before it reaches its previous high. And it goes same thing with Bitcoin, and it goes with a lot of others too. Cardano has been hovering for quite some time. Is it going to shatter $3 soon? Quite possibly. Solana has been down for a couple of days. Is it going to start moving again? Quite possibly. And others are joining the game. Chainlink is up pretty good today. VeChain, Matic, they're all up, right? Everything is going the right direction today. This is why you want to be in the game. You always want to be in the game. You don't want to be out. You don't want to be out. You don't want to be sitting on the sidelines, because you're going to miss out what may be the greatest, wealth generator we have ever seen, ever in our lifetimes. And I'm serious about that. I mean, this last 4 months could be generating so much wealth for so many people, unlike anything we have ever seen in the history of mankind. So think about that for a second. All right, so what's going on with Bitcoin and Ethereum? Well, with Bitcoin, you guys have heard me talk nonstop about endless buying and buying and buying and buying. And that is true, even though the price may not reflect it sometimes. Take a look at this headline. Coinbase's Bitcoin reserves dropped to the lowest level since December 2017. So why is the reserves dropping? It's simple, because there's a lot of retail people buying. There's a lot of institutional people buying, especially the big boys that are buying OTC. When that happens, you don't really see it reflected with Bitcoin's price, but you do see it drop Coinbase's reserves. And we see that all the time. You just have like a billion leave, a billion here, a billion here, a billion here. The big boys are buying. And not everyone is eager to announce it like MicroStrategy. There's a lot of companies out there that have billions of Bitcoins out there, but they're not announcing it because everyone wants a piece. I mean, it's just really silly not to have some Bitcoins. And this goes for any kind of investor out there. Family offices, pension funds, retirement funds, VCs, hedge funds. Literally everyone should have a little bit of Bitcoin. It's only going to get more scarce over time. And what else is there? Well, according to Russia, 77% Russians prefer Bitcoin to gold or Forex. I don't know who was surveyed. Probably a lot of young people. I bet if you survey people under 40, okay, even in the United States, vast majority will probably prefer Bitcoin to gold and Forex. Forex is just wild. Like, I don't even want to talk about Forex, but gold, like, I know no one that really buys gold. I mean, there's some people that told me they have gold, but right now I just don't hear anyone talking about, yeah, I'm stocking up on gold. Everyone is stocking up on Bitcoin at this point. And I have random neighbors approach me now, you know, saying, hey, George, I've been watching you for 6 months. I had no idea that they have been watching me. And people that is approaching me that say, hey, I bought Bitcoin, I bought some Cardano, I bought some Ethereum, what else? You know, just everyone is coming out of woodwork, basically admitting that they're buying crypto. This is a game changer. Like I said, could possibly be the greatest wealth generator of our lifetime. So there you go. And then, you know what, Twitter, you know, Jack, he said he wanted to implement Lightning Network into Twitter, right? I think the main reason could be this, because they want to implement a Bitcoin tipping feature so that you could tip influencers or tip accounts, you know, whenever they tweet something good. So this could also be coming down the road, which would be very positive, I think, overall for usage and for people that want to tip with Bitcoin. Now, what about the counterpart to Bitcoin? What about Ethereum, which just seems to be going up and up and up? Well, same thing. Look at the reserves. I don't even know if you guys can see because of the camera. Let me try to move my camera here, because it's so low now. I mean, just look at this blue line. It just keeps dropping and dropping and dropping. I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to know that when the reserves keeps dropping and the demand goes up, you know, what happens to the price, right? It's going to lead to upwards movement, and that is exactly what's happening with Ethereum. I mean, it's pretty simple. It's an easy concept. There's more buyers than sellers right now, which is why the reserves keep dropping. And you may be wondering what happens when the reserves drop to zero. Well, when that happens, Ethereum will probably be at $50,000, and Bitcoin will be at, $10 million. Right now, it's only like a small subset of these coins that's on the reserves. The vast majority is being held by the holders, but that holder count just keeps increasing, and more the reserves dwindle, right? And the more it dwindles, the higher the price goes. It's just that simple. Now, besides just reserves coming down, there's just so much. Why I'm so bullish on Ethereum, and why I'm advising everyone not to only hold Bitcoin, but also Ethereum, because there's just a lot of things going on with Ethereum right now. When you talk about usage, you have to think about Ethereum because of DeFi and NFTs. For example, DeFi Pulse is showing total value locked. It's at 92 billion. This website has crashed, so it doesn't even show the graph. But I do believe that we are nearing record highs. I think we surpassed 100 billion, and this is just projects on Ethereum. Doesn't count all the other ones out there. But there's a lot of dApps out there, right? Especially DeFi that is being used daily. And because of this, we know gas fee is really high. But that also contributes to why you should hold Ethereum, because there's just a ton of burning going on. And of course, NFTs, OpenSea had a record 900 million month last month, and this is only going to increase. And it's going nuts. It's going nuts. Take a look at this article. OpenSea hits 3 billion in monthly volume based on a new Mutant Ape NFT drop. Right? And all this is adding up to big things. And take a look. Larva Labs, the company behind CryptoPunks, have now signed up a Hollywood agent because they plan on licensing this stuff out to Hollywood, to movie studios, to TV producers. This is how big it's getting. This is huge, huge. Right? So, and this is just the beginning for NFTs and for Ethereum, for everything, really, if you think about it. And, like I said, this is all leading to some crazy, where do I have that burning? Yeah, look at this. The burn rate is about 10. Yeah, it's over 10. It's 10 ETH per minute right now. This is how congested the network is. But the good thing is, Ethereum 2.0 is around the corner towards the end of the year, which will help with this. So you can see 10 ETH being burned, 160,000 ETH burned in total, and this will probably climb to $1 billion worth of ETH in the near future. So this is a good reason why you want to hold on to ETH, because you have so much being burned, the reserves keeps going down, a lot of it's locked in NFTs, and in DeFi. I mean, it's all adding up. Now, something else that really helps Ethereum right now is layer 2 solutions. So a big one, Arbitrum One, has just launched their mainnet. They secured 120 million funding, and this is a layer 2 that is meant to scale dApps, Ethereum-based dApps, and make it, cheaper and overall just a better experience, right? And you have other projects that's already taking advantage. For example, Chainlink already launched their oracles on Arbitrum One, so that projects that are launching on it can have native access to oracles. And I think this is one of the reasons why Chainlink is also doing pretty well today. So overall, you have a lot of things going on. Of course, there's other layer 2s out there like Polygon and EVM compatible chains, right? Like Harmony and Phantom. They're all trying to steal Ethereum's thunder a little bit, but overall, it's enticing the development world to concentrate on Solidity, concentrate on EVM, right? Ethereum Virtual Machine, and overall, the ecosystem is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So this is good. Good news overall. But you know what? Besides Bitcoin and Ethereum, right? What else? I mentioned everything else out there. There is a ton of other great projects out there that you just want to take advantage. Just yesterday, last night, I went through some of the top buys, right? And I'm not going to repeat it again. If you didn't watch it, make sure you do so. But there's just so much going on, especially the big caps. I talked a lot about Cardano, and their smart contracts is coming in less than 2 weeks. You have Solana that's just very, very, very hot right now. You have something like Uniswap that is leading in charge with the centralized exchanges. And then you have like Polygon and VeChain. And speaking of VeChain, I gave you guys a hint about VPunks, which is still blowing up. Vims on VimWorld is also starting to blow up. NFTs are getting hot overall. And then you have several other awesome projects that is just leading the way right now. So you definitely want to be diversified. That is for sure. All right, guys, that's pretty much it. There's not a whole lot of news. Today is just a lot of good excitement around Ethereum, around Bitcoin, around the whole market coming up. And you can see Bitcoin dominance down to 41%. It may break down. No, not yet. It may break down in the near future. All right, let's do some Q&A. All right, scrolling up. Excuse me. Making sure I didn't miss anything. Polygon is due for a launch. I've said that yesterday. A couple of the protocols that didn't really pump up yet. They come in waves, right? Polygon and VeChain. Even though they're having good days today, but they haven't really pumped up yet, had that swing up. And it could be coming to both. And they both have fantastic things going on right now. And of course, you don't want to sleep on Cardano. I think it's going to get its turn soon. And I still think you should not sleep on Solana, because it's going to keep going. And even Polygon Kusama, which had fantastic days yesterday, I think they're still good. They're good. All right. Are you buying NFTs? I really am thinking about it. I have not, but I'm really thinking about it because they are just so damn hot. I don't even know what the base price is on a CryptoPunk. I'm wondering if I should just go and spend some serious money and buy one and just hold it, because it seems like they are just keep going up and up and up. They may have a base price of $1 million in the future. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy. But in the meantime, there's a lot of NFTs also, especially like the VeChain ones that are doing very well. And they're still, I say still relatively cheap compared to the, the big boys. All right, scrolling down, making sure that was upwards. Let me scroll down, make sure I didn't miss anything. What do you think about AMP? I like AMP, but they've been steady for quite some time. In fact, they have come down a little bit. So I think the competition is starting to catch up a little bit to them. But I still think they're a good project. And while they're down, they could be a good pickup. NFTs are different from Beanie Babies. Yes, because they're digital. They're more limited. And you have much bigger money pouring in these days. So Beanie Baby, you can think of it as the next generation of Beanie Baby. I would not be shocked at all if TY came out with NFT Beanie Babies. And if they did that and they relaunched it, I'll bet you it will blow up for sure. So I'm just throwing that out there. I should contact TY and say, hey, I'm going to help you create NFTs. I bet they will blow up to the moon. Bought some Axis Infinity. Is it good buy? I think Axis Infinity is good. Omi moving to Cardano. Expect a Sunday swap effect. Omi is not moving to Cardano. They're moving to Immutable X, which is Ethereum. So, no, that's not true at all. What do you think about ETC? Ethereum Classic is just not something I'm interested in. They have no future right now. They're just, in the shadow of Ethereum, and I don't know what they're doing. But Grayscale is really carrying them because Grayscale's trust. Grayscale owns a lot in Ethereum Classic. Doge, it will continue to move up with the market. Maybe not nearly as much as some of these other big boys that have a lot more adoption. But I think Doge will go up with the market. How can I purchase XRP and KuCoin? Newbie here. I don't know. On KuCoin? You could go on KuCoin to get XRP. All right. Where can I buy some Constellation? I'm having a hard time getting it. You can also get on KuCoin. So KuCoin is still open to U.S. residents, so make sure you check them out. Utilize my URL. But yeah, there's a lot of, you can't, with US-based exchanges, they're limited, especially in the companies that are overseas, right? Coinbase, Gemini, Voyager, Kraken, they only offer you so much. But the one I recommend, and you still have Binance.us, which is okay in the US, but the other one is KuCoin. And KuCoin has like over 400 tokens, a lot of the good ones, so check them out. Thoughts on Algorand and Cody? I think they're both decent. I'm not big into Algorand. Cody, I do think that their partnership with Cardano is going to be very big, and they recently got a big pump from a Coinbase edition. How do you track crypto performance when you have multiple accounts? I use Delta, but it can't to other platforms. Just manually add it in. That's it. I mean, Delta is great. I use it, right? You can hook up to the APIs with many different platforms or exchanges. But sometimes, there's a coin that's too new, or like a platform like Celsius you can't hook up. Then just enter it manually. In fact, I don't do API connections at all. I do everything manually. I like it, right? I feel like I'm in more control that way. So, Queen Fang, big super chat. Thank you. No question. Jezra says, I'm such a good person. Thank you. I appreciate that. What else is there? Hey, George, just started crypto back in May because of your videos. Thank you. I'm in the green at the moment, but don't know when to sell or hold. You definitely want to hold. We're the last quarter. We're coming into the last quarter of the fourth year of a 4-year cycle, which is usually the most bullish. It's like, if you have not done anything, the last tail end is when you want to get in. There's a lot of statistics that show that if you miss out on the greatest gainer days of a certain bull run, you basically lose out on all your gains. That is the period where you don't want to miss out on. And I believe we're entering that right now. But with that said, you still want to protect yourself, right? So I believe what I'm going to do after Bitcoin breaks above 64,000 and starts heading higher, I'm going to start taking profits off the top, 10% maybe every 10,000 upwards movement, so that I have plenty of cash on the side. So if we do have a blow off top moment or we do have a correction, I'll be able to buy in mass quantities when things are low, right? So that's what I plan on doing, and I think that could be a good strategy for you too. What do you think about My Neighbor Alice? My Neighbor Alice is a promising game that's built on Chromia. And I'm surprised Chromia has not gone up more. But, you know, My Neighbor Alice, if it can blow up, like, because it is a, you know, cool NFT game that's supposed to be like a decentralized Animal Crossing. If it could blow up, then it could definitely blow up, and Chromia with it. Jake says, I have 100K in no debt. What low price under 15 cents? See, your question is flawed. Just because something is under 15 cents does not make it good. Okay? Case in point, Doge is at 29 cents. Okay? That does not make it better than Solana at 116. You can't look at it that way because they have different circulating supplies and total supplies. What you need to concentrate on is the overall market cap. So your question should be, what are some low market cap coins that could go up? Not your question is, what is under 15 cents? Because there's a lot of coins out there, especially the meme coins that are under 15 cents. For example, Shiba, it's 0.00075 cents, right? That does not make it better than, say, a lot of these projects like Elrond or Axis at 72, right? You have to look at how much tokens there are circulating and how much in total. With that said, watch my video yesterday if you want some ideas. Just the one that I had last night. All right, what else is there? Dope. Thank you. Which is the best and easiest interoperability with Ethereum, Polkadot, Cardano, Solana, Polygon? I don't know. Right now, all bridges are being built towards Ethereum, so I would say Ethereum right now. But Polkadot and Cardano and Solana, they all have interoperability. Solana has their own bridge, and then Cardano and Polkadot, they have their own their own bridge. I mean, they all will have it, but right now, the one that has the most is Ethereum by far. By far. Another big super chat. Or two more big super chats. Have you looked into Crypto Dad's NFT project? What are your thoughts? No, I have not. Sorry. NFT projects, you really can't judge them. It's just a matter of the luck of the draw almost. There's so many NFTs being released. I'm not talking about like marketplaces. Marketplaces you could tell. But like creators, artists that come out with NFT, who knows, you know, what their credentials are. Who cares? If they come out with great looking NFTs, that's what people care about. And it's just a matter of, will they blow up or not? It's that simple. All right. Let's see. Make sure I got to scroll up. I didn't miss anything, right? I think that's it. I have a goat named Vitalik. Well, go feed Vitalik. What else is there? Can Polkadot be the next Solana? Well, it's already there, right? I mean, Polkadot is right there with Solana. So, I mean, to answer your question, yes, it's already there. Terry's not here today. Terry's not here. How's my NFT? I am George number 2 didn't do well. I guess people didn't like Upside Down George, or they didn't get it, because I did have an episode with it. I thought people would like it. So I'm going to have to create I am George number 3 pretty soon, so that maybe you guys will like that better. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, a lot of you guys follow me on Twitter. It's mostly just my own comments and an update or feeds of, you know, my videos. But I am creating a new Twitter called CRU News. and the handle is CRU News Desk, right? And the sole purpose of this is for articles. There's a ton of articles on CryptosRUs.com, and there are news, and then there's guides. You want to learn about altcoins, you want to get breaking news. There's also just, how to use Coinbase Wallet, how to stake Cardano, how to use KuCoin, stuff like that. I don't think a lot of people realize that I have a full-fledged website. So make sure you check it out. But the point is, most of these will be tweeted now. So if you like news, like guides, like articles, follow this, CRU News. I'll be tweeting out some of it, but it's going to be a brand new Twitter just for that purpose, just so you guys know. Phil, that's probably a better answer than mine. All right. Do I still have my Ferrari 360? No. I sold it last year. I made a profit with it. Actually, a pretty good profit. But had I held it, I would have even made more this year. Ferraris are just crazy. I bought a Model S Plaid, which I use as my daily driver. But I did put a down payment, a deposit on something big yesterday. And I'll let you guys guess what that is. But yeah. Me, Kevin, is talking about Ethereum. Yeah, I've come to respect Kevin a lot more based on, how much he's hustling with his channel and trying to be governor of California. I mean, I don't know how that guy operates. He must be doing coke or something. Like, he has endless energy. So I do respect him a lot more these days. Do I like Phantom or GRT is a better whole? I mean, Phantom, of course. The graph is just, the whole purpose is to create APIs for projects. The projects themselves don't need the graph to do so. They could do it themselves. It's just the easier way to do it. They have the code base and stuff to do it. Phantom is a whole ecosystem. They have their own blockchain, their ecosystem. So Phantom's potential is a lot higher. I heard some crazy prediction for Chili's. Any thoughts? Don't worry about the crazy predictions. Look at what they're doing. And right now, they're expanding out like crazy in the United States. They're already getting all the football clubs in Europe right now, but they're also getting all the sports teams signed up in the U.S. I think they're doing good things, really good things. What do you think about Rubik launching cross-chain swaps for ETH, Matic, BSC? Great. It's great for utility. I don't know if you do actually need to buy Rubik tokens for that, but these cross-chain swaps are great, especially with DEXs. Two of the biggest YouTubers call blow up top mid-September late, self-fulfilling since millions listen. No. YouTubers do not affect where Bitcoin is going to have a blow off top or where it's going to come down. It has zero effect. If you think that it takes literally tens of billions to hundreds of billions to move Bitcoin up in any direction, significantly, right? No, it has nothing to do with it. And it's just guesses. It's just guesses. No one knows. No one knows. If everyone knew all the time, they would be billionaires already. Right? Maybe Sam knows because he made billions from trading crypto. So maybe he knows. But everyone else you take with a grain of salt. Even myself, I've always said 60% of the time my sources are right 100%. No, 60% of the time my sources are right all the time. So just take it with a grain of salt. T-Loss. What's T-Loss? I don't know what that is. Telos. Telos has been doing very well. I've been asked about them recently. They have been going up quite a bit, right? Looks promising, so relatively still small cap. But, you take a look at them. They have some good stuff going. So, I don't know too much about them right now, but I've heard some good stuff. Crypto Jeff said he has collab with me. It would be fun. Yes. We were planning on doing so. Unfortunately, though, scheduling and stuff didn't work out. So, yeah, maybe we can do something together in the future. When is my blockchain coming? I'm not, no. No, no blockchain for me. Someone says I put a down payment to get a 1996 Camry. Hey, those last forever. You still see some on the road. Camrys are solid cars. No, it's not that NSX. What else is there? Do I like Tezos? I'm neutral on them. I have not been following that much, but I know recently, I mean, they have a robust ecosystem too. They have a lot going on. They have NFT marketplaces, they have DEXs, they have AMMs, they have a lot of things going on too. They have bridges, they have, they're tied in with Chainlink, I believe. So they have a lot. I just have not been following them. I didn't like their questionable history. But it seems like they have kind of moved past most of that. Aventador, I hear, drives horrible because they still use single clutch transmissions. So, nope. I'm not going to check out Logan Paul's new NFT project. Sif Chain. Cello got pumped up recently due to this collaboration. What is Sif Chain? But Cello overall is a payment project, and I think they're pretty good. What is this? Yeah, I'm not gonna check that out. I'm not gonna get a Taycan when I have a Model S Plaid already, which is a better car, so it's not gonna be a Taycan for sure. Darwana, I don't know what Darwinia. There's a crab network, commitment token network. That just sounds too complicated. I don't know anything about it to talk about it. What is CR News? The CRU News Desk. CRU News Desk. In fact, after the stream, I'm going to tweet it out. So if you're, make it simple. So if you guys are following me on Twitter, right, I'm going to tweet this out so that you guys know. Because I do know that there's a lot of personnel out there, so you don't know who you're following, right? So make sure you follow my official one. My URL is in the description, right? And then I'm going to tweet this out so you guys know exactly which one to follow. Darren, hey, I was right about my Patreon pick. Hopefully you got in on that because I did give a little tip last night that turned out to be very, very profitable. Your advice has not only educated me, has done the same for thousands. You are in a position to have life-changing wealth. Many are in a position to have life-changing wealth because of what you do each and every day. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's what I try to do. I try to get someone else, I try to get everyone to join me on this journey and, of course, to make some serious life-changing wealth with it, right? And as long as people, people stay focused on the bigger picture, not so much on pump coins or short-term volatility, everyone could win at the game of crypto. It's that simple. No. You can't even put a deposit on a new Z06 yet. They don't allow you to. I tried calling and they said no. Plaid faster, yes, the Porsche is the better car. That is no. That is false. A Taycan is not that good. And the miles actually really suck. The range really sucks. The new Nissan GTR, they didn't even announce a new GTR. All the buzz is on the new Z. But I think they screwed up on the front. It doesn't look that good to me. The front end looks iffy. Did I get your tweet about Theta Stream Protocol potential partnership exciting? Well, you just said it right there, potential, which means it's not real. It's not announced yet. So no, I did not. And even if I did, I wouldn't be spreading rumors. Remax like 1.5 million. No, it's not gonna be Remax. Porsche 911s are insane right now. So, no. All right. Yeah, 400Z. There's something about 400Z's back end tail looks awesome. Side looks good. Front end, they really screwed up on, I think. It's just, anyways. It's not an Aston Martin. You know how you could tell no one wants an Aston Martin? You still see them on lots, and they're not above MSRP. That's how you could tell if there's a car that people want. Is if you can't find them new and they're selling above MSRP, and no Aston Martin is doing that. So that means no one wants an Aston Martin. I am curious about Tesla Bot though. I want to see how good it is when it comes out next year. When will Matic pump? It'll pump as soon as you decide to sell it. That's always the case. As soon as you decide to sell it, it's going to start pumping like crazy. But if you do happen to hold on to it, you know what? It's going to get its day. I've just said, even today it's up 9%, so it's good. But I said just yesterday, Matic and VeChain has not gone up nearly as much as some of the other peers like Solana or Cardano or even Binance Smart Chain or Luna, right? But they will get their time because they're both fantastic projects. You just have to be patient with them. Cosmos is also very good. No, it's not the Lotus Numera. Do you have an insight on helium and helium farming? I have many people that chimed in and said that they're making great profits. In fact, someone from Europe said that they run like 100 something miners or something, and I was just like crazy. I forgot if they said that they were selling the antennas, or they're a distributor, or they're a manufacturer, but helium mining seems to be legit, and helium seems to be legit, which is why it's going up, and it's been fantastic project overall. Follow Network? I don't know too much about Follow Network. Did I buy a Kia Forte? A little bit classier than a Forte. No, it's not a Evo. It's something better than an Evo. All right, guys. I'll let you guys go. Overall, today is just a good day. You can see Bitcoin is pumping up, getting back to 49,000. Can we see, push 50,000 today? Sure. It's been some time. I told you guys, Bitcoin will do its thing. Sometimes it just stays at a certain level for a long time, right? You zoom out, you realize, well, yeah, there's times it just goes sideways, and then boom, it just starts moving, right? So you don't want to give up on Bitcoin. When it moves, it really moves. And I've been showing you guys patterns, how right now we're very, very similar to previous times, right before a 500% jump. We could be seeing something like that right now with Bitcoin. But in the meantime, while we wait, enjoy your altcoin gains. Ethereum is going up like nutty, and everything else is moving up. So today is a good day. Stay strong, my friends, and enjoy your gains. And I'll see you guys tonight, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. And make sure you follow me on Twitter. And I will tweet out my new Twitter news desk handle so you guys can follow that and get the latest news, guides, and articles. All right?